Hey guys, what is up? It's Jay, and today I'm here to bring you guys another Zelda Wii U and NX discussion. So it seems there has been yet another piece of artwork that surfaced for the new Zelda title. And this one leaves a lot to the imagination, and even brings up some good theories and predictions, which is exactly what I'm here to talk about. I'm not 100% sure exactly when, but I'm assuming today at some point, Amazon leaked this image right here, and I'll be nice enough to zoom in on the important part in a moment, but as we can see, this is almost like a panorama type shot, where it's extremely wide and not very tall. Now let's look at some of the details. First off, the obvious part, Link is climbing a ledge or mountain of some kind, but the only mountain we ever see him really climb is Death Mountain. But you can actually see it in the background here to the left. So what is this place? A new area we've never been to before or heard of? Who knows? But I thought I'd point out that Death Mountain was here in the background of the image, so that's not what he's climbing. Just in case any of you guys might have thought that. Alright, let's zoom in on Link here. We can see yet again in this picture, just like the last one, that he's going to be right-handed, or at least ambidextrous in this game, as the sword is once again on the right side. I also can't make out if that's the shield on his back or not, but that might be what that is, and it looks round, so this could be early on in the game. But you can see under it that he has a quiver with some arrows in it. They seem to be highlighting the bow and arrows a lot for this game, so maybe they're going to end up being a weapon that gets used a lot more than the previous games. The only version I know of where the bow and arrow is shown in a lot of artwork is Ocarina of Time, and you didn't need it outside of far enemies and opening doors by shooting a lever of some kind, so maybe the bow and arrow will have a really large role in this game. Another thing that I've noticed is that he still hasn't been shown in the green tunic. He's always been shown in this one outfit. This only further adds to my prediction that you either don't get the tunic in this game, or more likely you won't get it until later, like much later. So my last point here is what I think this image might be trying to tell us. There are a few predictions that I've seen online and the Hyrule Amino app, and I have to agree with pretty much everything I've read so far. I purposely have not watched any videos on this so that I don't start thinking other things that might alter what my impressions are here, but like I said, I agree with what I've read so far. I think this could be an indication of some kind of parkour that's more than what we've normally seen in the other games. We usually only see the dodge roll, which is in place of a jump button, and the auto jumping, which is where you go from one platform to another platform that's close enough to jump to, which leads me to my last little action that you use in these games, which is rolling when you land, as long as you keep pressing forward on the analog stick. This rolling technique is actually what you do when landing when you're doing types of parkour, so that you don't get hurt. Maybe they will be having a lot more parkour stuff in this game. Who knows? Sora gets to do it in Kingdom Hearts 3, so why can't Link be allowed to do it in the new Zelda 2? I also believe this could be telling us that climbing ledges will be a thing in this game. I mean, Link is already able to climb things like vines and ladders, so all they have to really do is make the part of the wall able to be climbed on in the code, like make it as if it's a vine or a ladder or something like that that can be climbed. They just have to put that in the code and then just visually make it look like a ledge with some rocks sticking out where his hands are going to go, and then bam, rock climbing. I mean, I personally would love to see that in this game. And my final prediction is that this might be a lot more of an open world, whereas, sure, a lot of them are pretty open world, but they do have their own maps. I think the biggest open world for a Zelda game so far, that's a 3D Zelda game, not a bird's eye view, is Ocarina of Time, and that was a pretty big open world to a point. You could only go out certain parameters, and I'm thinking this might mean that there's going to be a lot bigger of a world to explore, and that we might be going out and exploring a lot instead of there's never a linear path in Zelda games, almost ever, so there's always a lot of running around and trying to find things. So that might be a little harder to do in this game, because they might make it a bigger, more open world, making it a lot longer and a lot harder to find things. The more open space they have to play with, the more things they can put around in the area, which means the more areas they can hide stuff in. So these are just my thoughts and predictions. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and let me know what you guys think of the image too, if you guys like this image or not. I think it's pretty cool, but some people might not. I don't know. So let me know down in the comment section, and that is all. I will see you guys later.